Okay, welcome to another episode of ARTbytes Beyond the Stage, where we touch on social topics through the stories of local artists. In today's episode on healing locations, we have invited Eileen Chai. Welcome, Eileen. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi Yong Eun, and hi Jaslyn, and hi Nian Poly students. Hello. Yes, my name is Eileen Chai. I was once a national athlete, but I've since become a violin teacher and a violin performer, where I created social causes to give through music.
What inspired you to take up the violin in the university?
When I was a kid, I picked up various activities like gymnastics, violin, of course, violin, piano, arts, classical ballet, as well as Chinese dance. So I picked up a lot, and eventually I dropped everything, including violin, to concentrate on gymnastics. So then when I got to the university, by that time I've already stopped doing sports. And when I went to university, I was still feeling rather lonely, trying to find a way to fill up the void in my heart, because sports has always been my dream, has been part of my life, so closely connected. So suddenly when I actually left sports, I felt very lonely. I didn't know what else to do. So when I entered university, one day I passed by this place called Center for the Arts. I heard, whoa, music. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. So I thought, oh, is that violin? So I actually opened up the orchestra door and saw, wow, so many people. Can you just imagine the entire orchestra of people are there, and they were and the conductor, Mr. Lim Soon Lee, he was having so much fun with the students. It's like, hey, you guys over there, come on, pace, you have to be intense over here. And everybody was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And I thought, wow, if I could be part of this entire orchestra, I have so many friends. No, I wouldn't be so lonely anymore. And I can pick up the violin again.
We learned that you do live looping on violin. It feels like a fusion between new music gadgets and classical music. Where did you get this inspiration to pursue this unconventional art form?
A lot of people knows me, at least my generation, knows me as the athlete, not as the violin performer. So I needed to, rebrand and revamp myself. So I thought, okay, what would be the best way to do it? So that was when I chanced upon live looping. So I started to buy gadgets, the gadgets that electrical guitarists or bassists would use, where they will press the gadgets and create different sound effects. So I bought those as well, invested some money in them, and even a live looper.
When you were 7 years old, you thought your life purpose was to be a gymnast. In the interview with TED Talk, we learned that your life purpose now is to give through music. Could you tell us why your purpose is to become a person to give through music?
I know I had a lot of knowledge and experience that I want to give, but how do I do that? And then when I started to teach, I realized the students themselves needed to learn about empathy, needed to learn about love, needed to learn about kindness. So I married the both, and they became giving through music.
We learned that you experience performance anxiety and you love to perform violin with your music mix. How did you cope with performance anxiety?
I always felt like I was not good enough, but in order for me to deliver, I have to actually tell myself, okay, this is it. I'm going to really put in all the effort, put in all the hard work, and I'm going to just go on stage and then just perform. I imagine that I'm the best in the world, right? So it was a way that I was trying to convince myself that I'm able to perform. By the time 2016 came, I really broke down. And that was a time when my husband said, oh, no, you must go and see, you must seek help already. So what I went through was cognitive behavioral therapy. That's, in short, it's called CBT. But not only CBT helped me a lot, I also went through a certain form of spiritual help to get my life back on track.
Do you have any advice for youths and young artists who have high expectations for themselves?
a few words that will come in my mind to give some advice would be teamwork, humility. What is the other thing is professionalism and discipline. So everybody on stage as a musician, it's no one is better than one another. Everybody needs each other to actually make the music good. Yeah, so I really believe in humility and teamwork. If you're a musician, that is very important, right? No one is better than one another. We all need each other. Whenever we have rehearsal, let's say the rehearsal is on a Monday, let's say. So that means you have received your scores, you have received your chord charts, okay. Then you have to have the discipline to go and prepare. So that when you are prepared, you will start to ask, this chord, if you're a guitarist, this chord, is it a nice chord? Or maybe I should try another chord. Okay, never mind. During rehearsal, I will try it, right? So you're already prepared. Because you are prepared, you'll start to think of different options to make the music good. Then comes to rehearsal. During the rehearsal, then you play. Oh, this chord sounds good, but let me see if I can actually use another chord to actually make it even better. Shall we all try? So you guys try, and you realize, wow, that new chord with what C chord with a seventh, wow, that is even better. So yeah, let's use it. So if you can actually contribute in that manner, you're going to add value. People will love you a lot because you're going to make the music even much better. But how to do that? You have to be prepared for rehearsals. So have the professionalism to be prepared and the discipline to go and practice.
Is it possible if we can ask you to perform a snippet of your existing pieces?
Sure. Okay, so this piece is called Everything is Possible. Yes, this is a short composition that I've done, and I'm going to do a series of them. So the objective of this is, in the future, I want to travel, right? With my violin, with my husband on the guitar, to travel on the yacht, to travel to sail around and to cycle around, to use our music to give hope and love. So this is actually one of the pieces that I would like to do for when we actually start doing that, right? So I want to start creating a few pieces of this. So all the pieces that I plan is about 1 minute 40 seconds. Yeah, so this piece is called Everything is Possible. So hope you enjoy. Everything is possible. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, thank you so much for your time. And
No problem.
and for having this interview with us. We hope that you will hold on to that passion of yours and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you, definitely. And all the best to the students who are listening in as well, right? Be patient with whatever that we are doing, because one day, you never know, things will turn out right for us.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you want to catch more of ARTbytes episodes, do remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more.